Hi, my name is Delashawn Bordeaux, and I'm the founder of Speak Our Truth Incorporated. Nearly 1 in 3 women and 1 in 6 men are victims of sexual violence, often left feeling powerless, unheard, and left to deal with long-term effects of PTSD alone. As a victim myself, I understand that sexual violence is a lifelong healing journey, and we want to make sure we are here for you in the long run.
We currently live in a rape culture where everyone pretends that nothing happens, that their friend, their partner, their employee, their family member is not a rapist. And that's not correct. They should be aware of all the damage that they do, and rapists should pay.
Just remind yourself that you only have yourself, and you need to choose to not do life, but to live life.
This video is important because people need to learn that they can speak out and things can get better.
Hi everybody, it's Delashawn. I just want to take a moment to talk to you today about speaking out as a victim. But before we go any further, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Not only for the sake of yourself, but if you share, it might help somebody else who needs it. So again, today I do want to speak out. I do want to talk about speaking out as a victim of sexual abuse. I think when people say speaking out, they take it as the only way you can do it is by going to the authorities, saying something, and we all have this fairy tale that every person who speaks out, the predator goes to jail, and if not, then the victim must be lying. Well, that's not actually how it works. And I want to go over some of the different ways that survivors do speak out. Not only that, but I also want to encourage, if a survivor does come to you and uses you as a method of speaking out, I want to help you in making sure you're not pushing them towards something they're not ready for. Yes, speaking out is important so that we don't live within our trauma and we're able to overcome it. However, as survivors, as victims, whatever stage you're in right now, it's up to us to know how to speak out and how to overcome our emotions. And that can be something from as simple as journaling, to telling a friend, going to therapy, or going to the authorities, for us to figure out what's the best way for us to speak out. And whatever way you may start out speaking out can change along the way. In order for us to even discuss consent, we have to know what consent is. And consent is 2 people moving forward in agreement with sexual activity. There can be no hesitation. There must be a firm, enthusiastic yes. And the reason being is because we want to make sure that we're respecting each other. The best way for you to understand consent is by the little acronym FRIES. I don't care what kind of fries you like. Personally, I'm gonna go McDonald's, but if you like Wendy's and Burger King, you enjoy that. But remember, fries. So while you're watching this, I want you to say it with me. FRIES: freely given, reversible, informed, enthusiastic, and specific. Again, say it with me. Freely given, reversible, informed, enthusiastic, and specific. As long as you remember fries, you should be okay. Sundays are self-care and self-love day. And I wanted to kind of tap into this because it's actually become one of my favorite things. And I've also realized that over time, I've allowed myself to combine the two and say self-love, or it's self-love Sunday, when in our reality, self-love should be every day. I should be showing myself some type of love every day. So I kind of wanted to get online and talk to everybody, see what your interest was, see what you think about it. Self-love. What is self-love? Self-love is pretty much learning to love yourself within. It doesn't have anything to do with your looks. It's not your beautiful lips. It's not the big booty. It's none of that. It's learning to love yourself inside, even when there's nothing about you to love. And one thing I know is being a victim of sexual abuse, we lack self-love because let me say this. For my age group, who when it happens when you're younger, it's like the innocence is taken from you. And because the innocence is taken from you, you see life in a different aspect. On the flip side, there are adult victims who have issues with self-love. Maybe they had a great upbringing. Maybe life was great. And that one time that they were sexually abused or raped or whatever we want to call it, their outlook on life changed. So we have to go back inside and figure out what is self-love after everything has changed, after our perspective has changed, after we've been hurt. And to be honest, it's not easy. Self-care is what you do to show yourself, I guess you would say, show yourself some love. It's not self-love, but it's ways of treating yourself good. You know how you like for somebody to take you out on a date, and you want somebody that's gonna come and cuddle with you, and that's what self-care is. It's being able to do for yourself, and that's what it's about. Just doing different things that make you happy, because if you're not happy, nobody else. And if you don't allow yourself to date yourself and take care of yourself, you surely can't figure out how to love yourself. But I have to learn to take care of me so that I can take care of others. And to me, that's the most important thing, because I have realized over time that I have been let's just say used and abused by not even just friends, but a lot of people. And it's literally because I did not know my worth. I didn't know what I should be doing. I didn't know what love is. And I really lived my life off this mentality that if my parents didn't love me, nobody could love me. And it was showing, and I had no idea. So really, it's like I went on a spiritual journey by accident. And then in the midst of that spiritual journey, God was like, hey, you're going to learn to love yourself today. And then after you learn how to love yourself, I'm going to teach you how to continue to learn yourself and take care of yourself so that you're not lacking. You guys don't take anything else with you. Understand that everything, the highest frequency is love. And in order to love others, you must love yourself. And that means, yes, pulling back the layers, pulling off the petals off the flowers, however we want to say it. Do whatever's necessary for you to dig deep and find out what it is that you need to heal in order to love yourself and see yourself authentic. And a lot of that is going to take place by you doing some of these self-care techniques and spending time by yourself to see what it is you like and you don't like, what you're okay with and what you're not okay with, what boundaries you can set up after you love yourself and maintain, and which ones you can't, so that you can know how to deal with them. You are my community. One thing I say about sexual abuse advisors, even domestic abuse and emotional abuse, we all share a story, so we're automatically family. And the reason being is because there's always a piece of us that's taken that we're all trying to figure out how to get back. And as we figure out that journey, I want you guys to go along with the journey with me, and you guys come along with the journey, and I go along with the journey with you, because we're family and we're a community. And sometimes that's all you need to really go through the process. It's 2021. We're not going to be who we were. We're going to move up from this. We're going to heal, and we're going to learn to love ourselves unconditionally. The noses, for the outside appearance, because self-love is on the inside, we're going to learn to love them noses that we don't like. I'm saying it because I'm looking at mine and it looks kind of big. Just learn to love who you are in every aspect, so it's no longer an issue, and so that you're sitting off the energy that you deserve to get back when you're looking for people. Well, not even looking, when people are coming to you in the future. Again, that doesn't mean relationship-wise. That means friendship-wise too. Self-love, in order to have a friend, you have to love yourself in order to have a friend. Like I said earlier, the Bible says love thy neighbor as you love yourself. If you don't love yourself, you can't love nobody else.
If you need assistance, please reach out to us on our website at www.speakourtruth.org, via email at speakourtruth@yahoo.com, or on all social media platforms. Let us know how we can help you on your journey. Thank you.